Bad boy, what you want, what you want, what you gonna do when the sun don't come for you?
Stay right where you are. Go move.
Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do.
What the guy?
Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That's also the man that give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no break. Hey, bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
20 to 30 cars are tied up. I've got an attempt DSCR to an 11-year-old. The suspect is not on the scene. The mother says it just occurred, and they'll have more information for you at the scene.
Copy. Got the report of an 11-year-old girl that has been raped. That's all we know right now. We don't know where it happened, or we don't have any suspect info. So we'll just take it as we get it.
What is 39?
Through that door? Call the police.
I do.
What's going on?
Yeah, what got sent to the viewers?
You turn the TV off?
Yeah.
Okay, please. What happened?
What happened?
What's your name? Macy. What happened, Macy?
Freddie, he said that we were only gonna go around the block, and he bring me to McDonald's. He ordered up a whole bunch of food, and he didn't even pay for it.
Okay, who's Freddie? How old is he?
Freddie's about 35, 40 years old.
Okay. Macy, how did you end up in Freddie's car?
Over at my aunt's house.
We know him.
Yeah.
He's somebody that you normally would trust?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he related at all?
He's related to my sisters on there.
What, did you ask him for a ride or something? Or you gotta tell me how you ended up in his car.
Oh, me and Michael are gonna ride with Freddie just to like around the block, and then he says nah, and then he came in the front at first, and then I said just come on you guys, and I opened the back door car seat, and then I shut the door, and then he goes, come on, just come up, sit up here. I said no. And then he just said come on. I looked up there and I said no. And then he said, just come on, no one's up here. And I looked at everyone and I said, all right, then I sat up there, and then he said, we're going to go to McDonald's. And I told my cousins that we're going to go to McDonald's.
Okay.
And then he said, nah, we were just going to go. He said, we're just going to go around the block instead. And then he went there anyways. He told me that we were going to go to the movies. I said, no, we can't do that. And then he started the car, and then I said, no, just let's go home. And then he parked it, and then he said, show me something. I said, I don't have nothing. And then he said, just show me something. I said, no. And then he goes, I'll show you something then. And then I said, no, that's all right.
Did he do anything then? Did he show you anything?
No.
Do you know what he was talking about?
Yeah.
What kind of car is that? What do you think he was talking about? Private parts? Okay.
Then we kept on going, almost ran into that one thing. And I said, Frederick, and then he put his hand on my leg, and then I started crying. He goes, you're scared, huh? And I said, yeah.
You doing okay now?
Yeah.
Are you the mother?
Yeah.
Okay, What we'll do here is we'll do this is like a molestation, and it'll be turned over to the Child Abuse or Sex Crimes Unit, and they'll follow up on it. Okay?
Are they going to get back to me?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they take these very serious.
Okay.
So in the meantime, avoid any contact. Avoid any contact with this guy. You got the suspect's name and everything?
Yeah.
I guess. Okay, you stay away from him or wherever he hangs out, okay?
You know the car rule?
Because, you know, if they do this, it could be something that's been going on with other kids. Who knows?
Okay, what car rule?
So, you did the right thing by telling somebody, and you know, it's real brave that you went and told your mom instead of not. A lot of kids don't tell anybody these things, and that stuff can continue to happen. You did the right thing, okay? You hang in there, all right? Okay, I said, yeah.
Okay.
He'll be in touch with you.
Okay.
All right. Okay, stay away from him, Macy.
Okay.
It's a bad scene.
We had a burglary last night of unusual circumstances. The suspect entered through a basement window and didn't disturb anything in the house except he went through the female's undergarments. We believe this is sexual in nature. I just received information tonight that the victim, who is a counselor at St. Mary's for the chemical dependent, had a recent discharge of a patient who has been bothering her since Monday. Matter of fact, surprised her on 2 different occasions, and this morning left a message on her recorder. This guy works at the Revisa Pizza, 20-year-old white male. We'll talk to him tonight, see what his story is.
Okay? Get out of here.
And what's unusual about the burglary was that the burglary was sexual in nature, and that he, after breaking in, he didn't take anything or disturb anything other than take out the victim's underwear and did whatever those type of people do. Hi, you been?
No. Is there a problem?
Gotta talk to him. Gotta talk to him.
Okay. It should be about 15 minutes.
Okay. What's he wearing right now?
White t-shirt, I believe. Dark shorts.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
So why don't you step out of the car for me, sir? Step back over here for me. Have a seat.
Let me tell you what's going on, okay? Sure. I'm sure you're pretty curious.
I am.
Okay, there was a burglary last night. During the time period you were on duty. In the area of 27th and Xerxes. Okay?
Yes, sir.
It occurred to a person that you were familiar with.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's the only person I know who is there.
Okay, do you know anything about that?
Not at all.
Tracy tells me that you've sort of surprised her a couple of different times. One while she was sunbathing at home, and another while she was sunbathing at the beach. Is that true?
I said hello to her at the beach, and she was expecting me at her house.
She was what?
Expecting me at her house.
She was?
Yes, sir. I have been in that residence before.
You have been inside there?
With Tracy, yes, sir, I have.
That's interesting. You have been inside the residence before at Tracy's request?
With her, yes, sir.
Okay. Like I said, this is strictly an interview. We're trying to get to the bottom of this.
You hold on to all this. Don't forget your card.
I got it all.
Okay. There you go. Thanks.
All right.
I talked to Ben this afternoon. Question.
Yeah?
You didn't call him.
No.
You didn't make a date with him?
No.
You didn't, what else did he say? He says that you were the one making the advances towards him. Now, I know all this is false, okay? So, but what this does is it shows a pattern on his side that he's lying about his relationship to you. There is no relationship between you and him, am I correct? Great. Okay.
And I didn't say
he said he made a date with you for later on tonight or tomorrow.
Oh, God.
And that's not true, I assume, right?
No.
Okay, good.
He must have quite a record at that.
Well, we're going to check that later on tonight. And he's not wanted any place in the world. Because I checked around the world on that.
God.
But,
You think he's going to try to do something?
like I said, I cannot promise you he won't. Okay? But when you come home and you open that back door, okay, don't walk in immediately. Just stand there for a second and listen. Okay, and if you're sure you're relatively safe, then obviously you come in. But don't do that. Just now that you know this thing has happened, be a little bit more smarter about your activity. Don't go anyplace alone. If you're to go out at night, bring someone with, and stuff like that. Okay. And because this guy is a wacko, and there's no telling what he can do. And you read the papers just like I do, and there are these types of people out there. Okay. And like I said, the only reason we're overly concerned is because of what he did while he was inside your house.
Yeah. We have determined that probable cause does exist to arrest this gentleman for burglary. So I'm going to see if his vehicle is there, and if it is, I'm going to call for a backup to apprehend this guy.
That's not a problem. Then you have to come downtown with us. You need to get your photos in and your finger picture. Okay? All right. Take this. You're on the floor. Put your hands raised. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in a court of law.
It seems that whenever you get alcohol and drugs in the picture, there's a lot of bad stuff happening. The domestics are they're getting more and more constant as the summer months roll on. And Minnesota law states that if there was any physical force used on people that are living together, that the person has to go to jail. The officer is required to make an arrest.
Okay, we're going to a house where a woman says her husband's smoking crack, and she doesn't want him in the house. So she wants us to take him out of the house.
Be quiet, my husband needs some help. I'm in the bathroom smoking crack, and he's going off.
You got babies in there? You got a phone upstairs? Yeah, we got to have the gun out.
You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again. For my twins, and he has went and bought crack.
Well, why don't you go get an order for protection?
He's upstairs with 2 kids, and he's smoking crack, and he's out of control, I guess.
Quinn, it's the police. Come on down and talk to us. Why don't you stay in your house, man? Let's go up. We aren't going to have any choice. Yeah. Doors open. Maybe he's in the basement.
Well, yeah.
Babies are here. Be quiet, man. Hey, Quinn. Keep your hands up in the air where I can see them, all right? So we can talk.
Where'd he go?
Down the hall.
Okay.
I didn't put my hands on nobody.
Well, come on out
I
here.
can do anything. Please come out the dog because they wanted to take the car.
I know. Well, let's just do us a favor. Turn around. We got to find out what's happening here, okay? Put your hand behind your back. Put this hand behind your back.
Don't take me, please.
We ain't going to take you yet. All we're
This
going
is
to do is put
for
these
our
on.
safety and yours, all right?
We got one half the story. We want to get your half, okay? Don't sweat it.
I'll leave, officer.
All right, come on over here.
That's my coat, too. Because me Sergeant, I'm hot and scared because I didn't do anything wrong. And I called the police. All I wanted was my cover. And I got real mad about it. Then they came back and started going off and stuff. Because I started arguing when they got back. When they got back, I really started arguing. That's the only thing that happened, sir.
Relax, okay?
Yes, sir.
Did the crack do that to you? Or is that
No, I'm
just
just hot, sir. I'm just scared.
Okay.
Baby. Hey, baby. Come on now, honey. Come on, honey. Come on, honey. Are you trying to say, hey, I don't like this? Huh? Too much commotion? Yeah.
We got an egg check for the kids. So he spent the whole egg check. You know, we supposed to pay the rent and everything.
What did he spend it on?
On the drugs, the crack he was using. And I'd be real nervous because he was like slinging me and her around when we came in the house.
What are you slinging?
You know, we was telling them, you know, while we was calling the police because he was trying to run out the door, you know. And I told him he needed help because he was like foaming at the mouth, wasn't he? He was trying to hold us to the ambulance. Yeah. You know, he always, his mouth was just going. And we was saying the ambulance was coming. We was trying to keep him in till the ambulance got here. And he was just like throwing us all around and everything, trying to, you know, get out.
Throwing you?
Picking up,
like if I picked up your little girl.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but sling us all out the way and stuff. We was on top of each other. That's how
You two, he was throwing you around?
Yeah, we trying to keep him in.
Well, if you were smoking crack is against the law, so that's something wrong. And number two, Minnesota domestic abuse law, all she has to do is say she's afraid of you.
I know, but I'm not going to come back and touch her. I didn't mean to try to no harm, baby. I won't bother you again. No, but I ain't did nothing to you.
You don't have to me and your family.
I'll go. I won't bother you.
And when we went to Chicago, I visited my mom on Christmas. We came home, all the stuff we in here, we renting it. So he moved the home. After he moved me out, he sold everything I had, all the furniture and everything.
I promise I won't bother you. I won't bother you. I won't bother you.
You always
I never did anything about it.
I can't, but I searched fairly clearly, but I can't, you know, tear the place apart. Why don't we just go with the domestic? Take him on the
Okay. I didn't bother. May I just go? May.
Yeah, it's gonna get cold.
Right there. Just right there.
It isn't gonna get cold.
May. Can I just talk for 1 second, please, one more time?
No.
May.
Come on. Out the door, man.
May. Just listen to me, sir, please.
I already have listened to you.
No, I just want you to listen to me, please, sir. I will not come back. You can get a restraining order, anything,
Listen
sir.
to me. I already told you we have
Sir,
no
why
choice.
I'm under arrest? I didn't touch
What's
this,
that
sir.
white powdery substance on your
Ain't no
mouth?
powdery stuff on my mouth, sir. Just that. Sir, can I please talk to you?
Get in.
Please.
Get in.
Sir, can I talk to you? Don't take me down, sir, please.
Get in. Get your
Sir,
leg in.
can I talk to you, please?
Get your leg in. I'll get it in for you.
Can I talk to you, sir?
Not now.
Okay, sir, can I talk to you?
On Monday, you should go to the courts for the city, well, it's actually a county government center on 6th Street. Go to 417. Numbers are in here.
Okay.
And say you want an order for protection against them, okay?
Okay.
And, you know, you're going to either help the guy, but at least you'll be safe.
Right.
You know, so that's the best way to go.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, thank you.
Good enough. His story was all he wanted to do was take his car and leave. And the lady's story was he went off to supposedly get some pop, and he came back and put a rug right by the door on the floor of the bathroom area. And the lady could smell smoke, and then he opened the door and started yelling and throwing both the wife and the sister around. We looked around, couldn't find any crack, but he He appeared as though he might have been smoking some crack, and based on what the ladies told us, we arrested him for domestic assault. You know, the sad part is, I checked the diapers, I mean, not to see if they were wet, but to see if they shoved the crack in there, because I have been in situations where they hide crack in babies' diapers and stuff like that. It's really a sad deal, but, you know, realistically, a cop can't expect that he's going to change the world, but he can just do the best he can and see how things work out.
132 in Bush. I've got him at gunpoint. Okay, gunpoint 132 in Bush. Covers code 3.
Don't touch that dial. John Walsh brings fugitives to justice next on America's Most Wanted, Final Justice, followed by another great half hour of cops. The Crypt Keeper is back this fall with more spine-tingling chillers of ghoulish twists of fate on Tales from the Crypt, Saturdays at 7 on Fox 4 KTVY.